So this game is literally the definition of kind of take it while you got it. I don't know what I meant by that. But you know those subscription services you get free 30-day trials to and you make the most out of them? That's this game in a nutshell. Now excuse the 19:9 ratio that this game has. My phone, the phone I use now is 19:9, so for YouTube videos it won't come out as nicely. You'll have black bars. But the games will run absolutely brilliantly. I mean, just take a moment to just bask in how smooth and how nice this game looks. Samsung chips are underrated, seriously. I know Qualcomm are generally the best supported, but I mean, the one that's in my 8.3, the one that's in my 8, which I believe is the 835 or 845, has got a pretty bad exploit, and plus is being repaired right now, so I can't really say much about it really. I don't have it on me right now. So that's that really. And plus two, this phone has an inbuilt recording tool, which I just think is just straight up awesome. And that's how this video is being done. Simple as that. I think the PUBG video I did about a month ago, roughly. Well, no, I haven't had the phone for a month. So a couple of weeks back at most, was done on the video recorder. And that was a bit weird, mainly down to the visual quality of that game itself. But this game can run on lower power phones. I mean, there was a BlackBerry 10 version for a while there, and now it's gone, even though it was a free-to-play game. But so there it is. So I'm just freeloading all the events I can take, because this game, if you play the game like that, you know, you take the things you can get and you just flog the shit out of them until that's that. You can get the feel if you want to get cars, or how to feel how cars are feeling. And yeah, you can just take advantage of the cheaper stuff as it comes by. That's literally all you do. Plus, I'm waiting for the V8 supercars to come around again, because they do them each year, different liveries and different cars actually over the years. Because it is the only racing game to date that has the new ZB Commodore, and don't mind that. That's technically not corner cutting. That's just a new route. That's technically the actual full Nuremberg 24-hour layout anyway. So I'm not doing anything wrong there. But yeah, the ZB Commodore V8 Supercar is only in this game currently, which is really annoying because Forza has the Supercars license. Apparently it does, but it doesn't have the full roster. Even though the NASCAR DLC had all the 2016 NASCAR vehicles, I'm pretty sure it did have all of them, if not most of them. So not a good look, but I mean, how many did it have? I think it had about 24 different liveries across 3 different cars for NASCAR and the Forza 6 expansion. And then there were 10 V8 supercars, because there were 4 Commodores, 2 Falcons, 2 Mercedes, 1 Nissan and 1 Volvo. Now I can't remember what I just said before, so I don't know if that adds up to 10. You can go through, or I can go back through the video and check if that all added up. I'm pretty sure it didn't actually, but you get the point. It's around 10. Not that great. So yeah, I haven't really got much to say about this, but because of the sheer volume of storage, that was a really good turn. The sheer volume of storage I have on this phone, I was able to simply download all the assets for this. I mean, I was able to technically do it with the 8 as well, but I didn't want to do that badly. So I'm just like, oh, you know, I won't play it. Whereas with this, I've got the luxury of being able to store as much shit as I want to on here, because I've got 128 gig internal memory, plus a 256 gig SD card. I think it's just a 200 gig SD card actually. I think it's just a 200 gig SD card. So what? That's 300 and... It's ridiculous. I've got a ridiculous amount of storage for a phone, and to think that this phone is also more popular. Well, it is technically, but it's more popular, powerful, and got a larger storage capacity than the MacBook Air was. I don't know why I added popular. I just wanted to come up with another word to say. So yeah, it's just nuts that this phone's more powerful than my first laptop. It'll be a long time though before mobile phones get to the point that this computer that I edit and upload these videos gets to though, because I mean, what, phone's already at 12 gig of memory in some cases? Yikes. Do we really need 12 gig? But then again, I thought, did we really need 2 gig of memory on our phones back in the day? Back when the Lumia 1520 came out and all them, and all the Android phones were having 2 gig of RAM. Then they went to 4. And then when they went to 4, God, that car got bunged up big time. Oh well, we're going to go straight to the next race, which will be more interesting, because you can get this car now. For whatever reason. I mean, I had it on my Nokia 8 save, which is the cloud saves, but then it got rid of itself, even though the car's free. I don't get it. But it's a pretty cool free car. They don't make the i20 anymore though, so that's just weird. I have a soft spot for the i20 though, because they are a little quirky little thing, and they are technically a successor to the Hyundai Getz, and most of my friend circles have a Hyundai Getz because they sold gangbusters down here. Because, oh nice, the AI just casually just rammed you out of the way. I absolutely love it though, like, you know, they call it real racing, but it's not necessarily real in the aspect that the AI actively try to prevent you from getting any progress done in this game, because let's be real with ourselves here, if we did this like the AI did it, we would not be finishing anywhere close to the top 10, and we would basically have to pay like real money for everything, which I guess is real life racing, but games are meant to be fun, god damn it. So that's all I've got to add on that front. So fuck you, EA. Everyone says that though, so I'm saying it with a sense of gratitude for, you know, it being a popular thing to say. I mean, if I said that in like late 2016, I don't think many people would agree with me because of Battlefield 1. That was a damn good game. It sucks. Battlefield 1 only came out 3 years ago and the servers are mostly dead. At least that's the case in Australia. It just sucks. I love Battlefield 1. I loved it so much and it's just dead. Battlefield 5's not doing great either though, to be honest, but I mean, Battlefield 1 has its moments too. Shit, the Battlefield games just have their moments. It's just, why am I talking about Battlefield in the middle of a Racing 3 video? I don't know. What I should be talking about is how inaccurate this rendition of Melbourne is. I've been down these streets, down where these streets are approximately located to. You know, Flinders Street Station. I think it's Flinders Street Station. I've lived in the Melbourne area for all my life, and I still don't know if that's the Flinders Street Station. I'm pretty sure I'm right with that. But anyway, a lot of this is just, it's just interesting because like it's really inaccurate, but a lot of it is familiar enough to seem realistic. But like I'm being reminded of Brunswick a little bit in this part of the track. It's all just strange. Like the hospital I stayed at when I had surgery for my hand, it just reminds me of this area. And then you go back down here and it reminds me of the Melbourne markets near several expo houses and stuff like that, exhibition buildings I should probably be saying. And then of course there's the actual Flinders Street Station at the front, which I very vividly remember being at the front of countless times for various different things. School, meeting up with friends. It's interesting. You know, it's still a good 80 kilometers from where I live, but it's familiar enough. It's the home city that everyone associates. Oh, not everyone, but Melbourne has a really pretty big vibe, pretty strong vibe going for it. It's a very vibey city, very aesthetic city in a way. Its people not so much are. I mean, like the politicians and the police just want to arrest you for looking funny, but because let's just be real with ourselves here, Australia's just becoming like a fascist. What's the word for those? Totalitarian crapshoot, really. It's a bit of a shame because it seemed like this place in the 90s was quite nice. The only difference is we still didn't apologise to the Aborigine people back then. It was only until 2008 that we did that. I bet you there's going to be some dumb bogan cunt who's going to come up onto this video, find this point in the video and say, "Oh, all they do is," and be like, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. And on that note, that's the end of this video. This has been a damn fine race. This car is absolutely fantastic. This game kind of sucks, but that's not really the point here. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video, whenever that might be. See you later.